welcome to my channel. It's a beautiful day today. It's a little bit windy, but as long as you have a sweater and a jacket, it's okay. Maybe it's too windy for you guys to hear what I'm saying. If it is, I'm gonna have to do a voiceover. Well, I've been busy these past few months. My husband and I have been trying to figure out how we're gonna pull this off and work on our property that we recently got. And wow, look at this car. I don't know if you could see that, but on Prince Edward Island, they seem to have a lot of cars from different centuries, even from the 1960s and collectors classic cars. And you see those cars mostly when the weather start to warm up, like in the spring and in the summer. But it amazed me how they like to collect cars, old cars, like in Cuba. And some of these cars, they look really nice though. Anyhow, what I was trying to say that I'm grateful, I'm very glad that I got over my fears and nervousness of starting to working on our property. I'm no longer nervous anymore. Thank goodness. But I'm learning a few things about our property. One, because it's in the countryside, I noticed that the area there is 5 degrees cooler than the area that I'm living right now. And I know peppers and tomatoes and okra, those kind of plants, they need enough warmth in order to produce a good amount of fruits for us to harvest. So I'm thinking in my mind, like, how am I going to be able to let those plants grow 5 degrees warmer than the other plants that I'm going to be growing on a property that don't mind a little bit of coldness and stuff like that. So I have some ideas. I'm going to try different things and see what we can do based on what we can afford, because really we're only doing things little by little because money do the talking, and we don't have a lot of money to do all of these things that I want to do. So we have to do things slowly and do it as do what we can afford to do. So that's what we're doing. So we started to do some stuff on our property, and hopefully I'll be able to show you guys what we did sometime in May. I'm hoping soon. We never did anything like that before, so we're learning a lot through that experience. We want to keep it secret until we finish the project. So looking forward to showing you guys that. And I'm grateful for whatever we can accomplish this year. My husband and I We are very simple people. We're not materialistic, but we just want to live a life where we're able to do what we want. We're not in competition with anybody. We just want to live the way we want to live and have a simple life and just live until the day we die, you know. And the way this world is, the system of this world, the way it runs, it makes it very hard for a lot of us to be able to just live a simple life if that's what we want, you know. But they say nothing comes easy in life. You have to work towards whatever you want in life. It's not just gonna drop in your hands like that. So that's what we're trying to do. We're praying for the best and we're learning from our experience. And we're learning a lot. Every time we go up to our property, I'm learning a lot more about that area. It's more windy than the area that we're living right now, because it's in the countryside, and we have a lot more mosquitoes there. I hope within 1 to 2 years times, or even less than that, we reduce the population of the mosquitoes somehow. I know when I first start gardening in Ontario in the raised bed, the first year there was a lot of mosquitoes there, but I believe because me and some other gardeners, we started to plant different herbs and different plants that the mosquitoes, they don't like the smell of those things. So after a while, after the following year, they didn't come back to our property. Come back to the garden area that we were gardening. And I think it's because we started to garden around that area. And I'm hoping the same thing. I'm hoping the same thing will happen once we start to work on our property and start planting different herbs and flowers and stuff, that it reduce the amount of mosquitoes in that area. My neighbor in that area said, "Are you ready for mosquito season?" And I said, "No, I can never get ready for that, but we have to deal with it because we chose to buy that land." So, and praying for the best. I really, really don't like mosquitoes, but I'm praying for the best, and I pray that eventually they will go away. And that's basically our plans. Anyhow, you guys, stay tuned through the video. I will show you more stuff that I'm doing. Bye. So far, the winter gardening is working out. I'm actually glad that I sowed all of those seeds in the container. I'm really glad that I did that, because now some of the seedlings, they're starting to sprout. And I think if I didn't do that, probably half of what is coming up now and half of what I sowed, I probably wouldn't be able to do that because I'm so busy, and because of my health, sometimes I don't have energy to do certain things. I have to do things according to how much energy I have. So I'm glad that I did that, because I planted a lot of bok choy, both purple and green one, and I planted mustard leaf. through the winter sowing, and spinach, and I also sow some things inside containers, and then after they sprouted, I actually brought them outside like a few days afterwards, and they're actually growing really good right now. I will show you what I did. And this year I decide I'm gonna try another experiment with carrots. Last year I did an experiment with carrots by making a seed tape with the carrot seed. This year I'm doing another different experiment. I am planning on growing some carrots in the ground very soon, I'm hoping. And I'm also planning I also started to plant some carrot seed indoors in cups, and once they start to sprout and get a little bit bigger, I'm hoping by that time I'll be able to plant them in the ground on our property. And I think that experiment will work. I did it also with beets. I think that experiment will work because I'm not going to wait for them to get too big before I do that, or wait till they start to produce roots. I'm going to do that when they're still young. And by doing this, growing them indoors a little bit before putting them out, is gonna give them a head start because it's warmer indoors than outside right now. Last year the carrot tape thing worked, but I find that they sprout slowly, and our growing season on the island is not very long. So I figured if I start some indoors, I'll get a earlier harvest for those, and the ones that I'm going to start in the raised bed, I can harvest them later on during the air once they're ready. I think this will work. I'll see how it goes. And I'm doing the same thing with the beets. And I don't know if I forgot anything else. Oh, I started to plant some bulbs like tulips and lilies, etc. In the containers on my deck, and I'm hoping that I'll be able to transplant them soon on our property somewhere. So, and then this year I am actually planning on not growing the tomatoes and the peppers indoors this year. I'm going to buy it from the local garden center because I'm 2 weeks behind sowing them by seed. So I figured let me give some business to the local garden center and use my time to try to plant other things by seed. So that's my plan this year. I hope that they will have different selections of tomatoes, not just one kind, but whatever they have, I'll try to get one of each kind and see how that goes. So what you're looking at is the fiber bean package. I decided to give it a head start indoors. I was thinking it probably grow like sugar snap peas. So I said I want to give it a good chance, a head start. So I started indoors, not knowing that the root will grow so fast and they will sprout so fast. So as you can see, I planted that April April the 9th, and they sprout by April the 16th. So when I look underneath it, I saw that the root started to sprout and really fast. It's starting to go through the container, and they're not even, the leaves are not even fully open yet. So I said, oh no, I'm gonna have to transplant them outside as soon as possible. So that's what I did today, and I was really amazed and impressed how long the root got. When I did this clip, it was like 4 days ago, and they're doing really nice outside right now. So now I'm showing you guys some of the plants that I'm growing, doing winter sowing in these plastic containers that I got from the dollar store. And some of my plants, seedlings, they're sprouting already, which I'm really excited about that. And I believe in this container that's spinach, and that is I forget the name of that one, but the one beside it is bok choy, the green bok choy. All I know is a Asian green. Oh, there's the name of it. It's related to mustard, green, and bok choy. As you can see, some more of the plants sprout there. I don't know exactly what that one is. I think that's mustard green, and those are horseradish. So when I made a video of this, it was like 4 days ago. The mustard green, the leaves are even bigger than that. They're growing really fast. They really like the cool temperature outdoors. So I think I'm gonna start to grow these plants like this during winter sowing. They grow best like. So the black containers with soil, I'm gonna bring those on our property. I already have some already on our property, but those one I show you, those one I'm gonna put on our property. And look, my strawberry plant, one of them, they survived the winter, and that is SARS, and it survived the winter. I'm gonna transplant them in a bigger container. So these are some of the stuff that I planted on the deck. I planted radishes. Those are the different kinds of radishes. And I planted sugar snap peas, and I planted arugula and some turnips, some spinach, directly sowed them. And these are the bulbs I plant, and strawberries. Unfortunately, when I opened the strawberry package, the root was all dried up and everything, so I planted it, but I don't think it's gonna come alive again. The good news is that I got all of the bulbs from the dollar store. So let me show you guys the update on my turmeric. That's my turmeric right there, and that right there is ginger, and beside it is a lemongrass. So you can see they're sprouting and they're doing well so far. And what is so great about it, everybody's doing well, even though they're not getting natural sunlight. I'm growing them with the grow lights. So that is the update of what's going on. I hope you all have a good day. Bye.